So, I was gonna do these videos individually, but I figured, you know what, let's just do it all together since it's all one group anyway, and just kind of just start to list them down the line. Now, before I really kind of get into it, I have no problems. I don't have problems with all of the group, like as a whole, like all of the different branches as a whole. But let's talk about the fucking branches that I do have a problem with. Let's start with Alex, since he's pretty much the founder of this whole thing. There's a video that's come out recently where it shows him boxing this fucking pedo. Now, in no shape way am I actually defending this fucking guy. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I mean, he gets what he deserves. With that being said, for fucking legal purposes and to cover Alex's own ass, let's get into the video. So, he's boxing this guy. First of all, Alex is twice the size of this fucking guy. He's twice his size. Okay? On top of that, this guy seemed like he's never fought a day in his life. Okay? So Alex got a group of fucking kids, because let's be fucking honest, he has a group of kids that's they're hyping him up to, start fighting him. To like fight him and shit. So you start fighting whatever for a little bit. It doesn't really last that long. And then this guy seemed like he's getting sick or he's having an asthma attack. Now at this point, Alex is fucking panicking. And I'm just there thinking, what the hell is your problem, B? Like, you know nothing about this guy. You know nothing about this guy's fucking medical history. And you just decided it was a good idea to be boxing him. I don't fucking understand that shit, B. Because what good was gonna come from it? I mean, besides the fact that you're, whooping the pedo's ass, what good was gonna come from it? Because if this guy decides to sue you or press charges, you pretty much just have all the fucking evidence right there. And on top of that, it doesn't look good. Is this guy versus, 3 or 4 people in the room? At the end, when he found out that, I think he was there saying that, he suffers from a little bit of asthma, that's when shit started to hit the fan, and he was like, yo, I'm not doing this shit again. But again, this is the fucking problem. This is the thing with most people and why they have a problem with certain groups like that just go out there and do it. And why, you have some people who's like, you know what, let the cops handle it. Because of shit like that. I don't get Alex sometimes. But then again, I don't think I'm supposed to get him. Because, well, he is fucking 20 years old. And I'm 36 years old. So, with that being said, our mind frames we're not on the same fucking level. Let's just put it that way. Let's talk about fucking Ramy from Poachers New Jersey. Now this guy just comes across as a fucking grade A scumbag. And I mean that in every sense of the fucking word. Okay? He lies about a lot of things. I mean, granted, I can't prove it, but he just comes across as a fucking liar. And in a lot of his streams, he'll sit there and string people along. When people want to find out what's going on about, the drama and the beef and stuff like that, he'll string people along for a good 40 minutes while trying to collect as many fucking donations as he can. But yet he wants to sit there and come at Alex like he's fucking money hungry. It's like, bro, you're a fucking hypocrite. All the shit that a lot of people have been saying about him, somebody hired a fucking hitman on him, this, that, and the third, and somebody was there shooting at him. He just comes across as a fucking liar. Seriously? He just comes across as a fucking liar. There's one live stream where he goes in on Predator Poacher's Bay City, talking about how their masks are looking ugly and his masks are better and shit like that. I'm like, dude, seriously? You're having a fucking pissing contest with another group about fucking masks. Like, how old are you, B? You're damn near my age, and, like, this is how you're fucking acting online? I don't fucking get that guy. And then to make matters worse, here's the thing that really fucking pissed me off. Okay? And it speaks volumes about him. He came out his mouth and was like, yo, I'll have my followers destroy your channel. Really? Really, bro? You're gonna have your followers destroy his channel? You want to sit there and talk about how so much you're a boss and you're this and you're that and you're the third, and you was gonna sit there and challenge Alex, but yet you're getting your fucking followers to do your dirty work. He says a lot of dumb shit off the top of his head. And I think in another live stream he was to talk about how he was gonna be getting a deal with this multi-millionaire. And I'm like, alright, bro. See, this is another one of your fucking lies, babe. This is another one of your many fucking lies. Now, granted, it can't be proven, but, I mean, you just come across as a fucking liar, babe. And that's my general fucking issue with you. Among other things, you just come across as a liar. Now, don't get it twisted. Not all of their branches are bad. Toronto is actually a pretty good branch. Definitely watch them. Definitely support them. There's another group. I can't think of them off the top of my head. I think they start with AZ or OZ or some shit like that. I can't remember. But my point is, not all their fucking branches are bad. It's just when you have fucking groups like them, like Alex and Ramy, just that they're going at each other and shit, like fucking children, it makes the group as a whole look bad. Hell, there's actually another video that's fucking surfacing of Alex. So this isn't one of those things where it's like I'm just saying shit off the top of my head. Where he does actually say the N-word. He actually says it quite a lot. For a guy who sits there and preaches about how he's not racist, you certainly do say a lot of racist shit. I don't really fucking understand that shit, babe. Hell, the one of the videos I was watching this morning, he was sitting there saying that, I guess he was on a live stream or whatever. He was like, yo, listen, if you pay me $10, I'll sit there and say the N-word to albino. But you're not a racist, right? Okay, sure. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get him sometimes, P. I really don't. You know, a lot of times I try not to sit there and go at him too hard because he is going out there and doing good. But when you start to do dumb shit like that, it's like, one, it's kind of hard not to sit there and talk about it and bring the shit up. And two, it's not hard to, it's kind of hard to sit there and not feel some sort of way about you when you sit there and preach about how you're not money hungry, you're not this, and you're not that, and you're not the third. But then your actions speak a lot louder than fucking words. And then I find myself in this exact same place where it's like, what the fuck, babe? I don't know. I haven't did one of these videos in a while because he's been doing a lot, a lot of these groups like Alex and Ramy has been doing a lot of dumb little shit. And I felt like it just, at the time, it wasn't really a point of just sitting there. Because I was actually going to do a video like about 2 weeks ago. When Ramy was going at Bay City, sitting there talking about, I'm going to get my followers on you and shit. And I'm just sitting there thinking, and this is the same guy that was going to sit there and try to fight, that was going to challenge Alex to a boxing match. But yet you're sitting there trying to get your followers to do your dirty work. Okay, yeah. I was going to do that shit a couple weeks ago, but I was like, you know what? I just felt like it wasn't worth it. And here's the thing, when you watch a lot of Ramy's live streams, it's like his character, all the shit that people say about him, it comes out. It comes out. When you pay attention and you see how he carries himself, and you see that he's the type of person that talks a lot of shit. You know, he's one of those people that has, I guess, what they call a gift of gab. You know, he talks a great game, but a lot of times he can't back it up. You know, with a tough guy act, with, you know, just a lot of his, I'm going to expose Alex and shit. And in all of his videos, he never really seems like he exposes him in any of them. You know, he'll sit there and start talking for like a good 20 or 30 minutes. And he won't say a damn thing. I remember when this shit first broke out, when he was sitting there doing it, the first live stream, and he was like, yo, I'm branching off from Predator Poachers. I was like, okay, cool. Let me watch a stream or whatever. Let me see what he's about. You know, let's see what it's about. Let's see if he's going to get into some shit. And all he kept sitting there saying was like, yo, my guy, I'm really going to sit there and get into it. I'm really going to expose him. I'm really going to expose him. I'm really going to expose him. 9 minutes later, I'm still sitting there watching and waiting for him to sit there and say anything. And even when he does actually spit out a little bit of truth, and I wouldn't even call it exposure, when he spits out a little bit of truth, it's like in bits and pieces. You know, you'll wait 10-15 minutes for him to actually say one thing that's somewhat important before he starts counting how many fucking donations he got. And yet he wants to sit there and call Alex money hungry. But again, yeah, it speaks volumes when he actually does these live streams. Oh, one other thing that before I go, and I'm glad that I didn't actually I didn't stop recording yet. Predator Poachers, Massachusetts. Now I did a video on him maybe a couple weeks ago. If you didn't watch it, check it out. This guy has a serious issue where he gets like one accomplishment and he doesn't shut the fuck up about it. If you ever watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the first season, when Coulson constantly talks about his time with the Avengers, it gets to a point where it's like, alright bro, we get it. You know Thor, shut up. You told that story like 100 fucking times. That's how he is when it comes towards the whole, I caught the chief of police. Hell, there's one video, if you watch, it's on Predator Poachers New Jersey. If you watch this video, he says this shit twice. And the first time he says it, you know, the first time he says it to the pedo or whatever, they start laughing at him. His own fucking group starts laughing at him. Ramy's sitting there going in on him. And then Jay's like, oh yeah, and just to let you know, I caught the chief of police like a couple weeks ago. And everyone's laughing at him because it's just like, bro, we get it. Shut up about it. I swear, we're going to be sitting there listening to that for another, I don't know, 10, 15 fucking years. Whoever knows this guy is going to have the unfucking unfortunate fucking pleasure of listening to the same story about that one time that he caught the chief of police. And to be fair, I'm not sitting there trying to knock him for that, because it's an accomplishment, you know? And it's not just an accomplishment. I mean, this guy took somebody who has fucking power, who has fucking influence, you know, who's going to be going out and doing a lot of bad shit. So I don't take what he's done lightly. You know, it's an accomplishment. But throwing it in people's faces every 5 to 7 minutes is like, bro, seriously? Anyway, that's gonna do it for this whole, this video. I know my thoughts was probably a little bit out of place, but I kind of want to do them as a whole group as opposed to just doing them individually, because I don't know, I feel like the video would just fucking be forever if I just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's too much, because a lot of times they do some dumb shit. But also there's some good groups. Again, Toronto's really fucking great, especially when you don't have Alex there. And don't get me wrong, there's not, I mean, to be fair, there is times where Alex will do a good catch, where he's not joking, you know, he's not really doing his shitty jokes or anything like that. He's just being serious, and he's just trying to find out the truth behind why these guys are doing it. And that should be fucking noted. You know, even in his jackassery, every once in a while, he can actually do a good job. But yeah, that's actually going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Be safe, all that good stuff. And I will catch you in the next video.